Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and it is time for the Build-A-Booth Breakfast Add-Ons assembly video. Hey, so I'm using the brand new Build-A-Booth Breakfast Add-Ons along with our Build-A-Booth die. These two are put together with the white wood grain and craft wood grain cardstock. So first I'm going to put together this croissant little bunting or border, and I cut that out of Recollections Kraft cardstock, and then I used Neenah Desert Storm 80-pound cardstock and paper tray ink craft cardstock. And I'm just inking around the edges. I just wanted to layer up the colors, the different colors of craft cardstock to kind of give a little bit of definition. I am inking with gathered twigs for distress ink using a Ranger blending tool. And then I will put together this super cute little croissant bunting or border banner, I guess, for your, for your super cute booth. You could also just make a pile of croissants for your, for sale on your booth, whatever you want to do. So I'm putting them together using Barely Art glue, and I'm using my Studio Cat embellishment wand. There we go, on reverse tweezers. I always work on a Stampin' Up! Pad, just because I find it the easiest. So you can see there's quite the difference in those two colors of craft cardstock. There we go. And then I will layer on the top layer. So this was super easy to put together. And like I said, you could make a really cute pile of croissants for your booth to sell as well. And there we go. So there are my little croissant border or banner, whatever you want to call it. And there it is on a super cute booth. Okay, now I'm just going to put one together by itself, that you could have on your little booth. There we go, using that Barely Art glue again and the reverse tweezers. And then I'll just line those up, and then you've got a super cute little croissant. There we go, isn't that cute? And I do weight things down in between just to make sure everything dries nice and flat. Okay, now next I'm going to make a little border or a little bunting of, I guess these could be muffins. That's what I'm making these as, or they could be cupcakes as well. And I'm using paper tray ink craft cardstock along with Doodlebug's dot grid from the Rainbow Petite Prints. There we go. And then the little silver pieces are American Crafts silver cardstock. So I do cut out the little muffins out of paper tray ink craft cardstock first. There we go. And then the little toppers for those muffins were cut out of the same craft cardstock, and I used the distress ink and gathered twigs around the edges of it just for a little bit of dimension. So I'm adding on my I'll use little silver muffin tin liners. There we go. Using my Studio Cat embellishment wand to pick it up again. And then I'm going to add the little muffin tops on. You'll see I have some 3M, or no, what's it called? Some Post-it tape that I have taped upside down on my little piece of paper. And that has little, I'm thinking of them as chocolate chips. They could be blueberries, whatever type of muffins you're making. But I'm thinking of them more as chocolate chips. So I'm going to put together really quick a little cupcake now. So I cut that out of Doodlebug's Candy Stripe and Sprinkles in kind of a hot pink. And isn't that cute? So that could be, a little cupcake instead. So I'm adding the little chocolate chips, or at least that's what I'm thinking of them as. That's cut out of dark chocolate cardstock from paper tray ink. It could be raisins. It could be, cut it out of blue. Could be blueberries, whatever. So I'm adding those on to my little muffins in different places because I just think that's more fun. And then now you have a super cute little muffin banner. But this one I'm going to add white ones on, sort of like little white sprinkles, right? It's kind of fun. Or little jimmies or whatever you want to call them. There we go. Isn't that cute? Super cute stuff. And then there is my little muffin or cupcake border. Figured it would look cuter on the white one. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, next I'm going to put together the little donut bunting. And that is cut out of Doodlebug's Rainbow Petite Prints and the Candy Stripe and Sprinkles again. And I cut the little donuts out of American Kraft's beige cardstock. It's got a bit of a texture, which is fun. And I'm just going to add that to my bunting, the little donut bunting. And remember, you can make a donut separate, right, for your little booth as well. Oh, that's just to remove some adhesive. And then the pink, that is cut from Doodlebug's Rainbow Petite Prints in Candy Stripe and Sprinkles again, in the hot pink. So I'll add the little donut icing to each one, which I think is so cute. There we go. I didn't bother inking the donuts, but you could have done that if you wanted to. And there you go. So cute, right? Isn't that cute? And that's my little donuts on my booth. And then I'm going to make one separate, you know, for my little booth to sell. Oops. Of course, I'm having trouble picking it up. And there we go. Isn't that cute? I just think it's adorable. So I decided to put a little blue bottom on this cupcake because I think it just looks cuter. There we go. Now I'm going to put together this little, you know, cake dish, I guess. And I cut it first out of paper towing white cardstock, and then I used a Copic marker and BG10 to flick in some color from the sides. Then I'm adding black cardstock from American Crafts. Then I will add silver cardstock from American Crafts. There we go. I'm going to layer those up. Isn't that cute? And then for the glass dome, I cut it out of just some acetate. So I'm going to add my little cupcake. And then there's my little acetate, you know, cover for it. And I'm just going to add some of this Barely Art glue around the edge. And then I will weight it down and clamp it down so it glues really well to the edges. And I'll show you a little later on what that looks like. But I'm going to use my reverse tweezers, and I will sort of, you know, clamp it down so it can dry. So that is also, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, be inspired by the team, the Jaded Blossom store, to get your hands on this amazing release. And thank you as always for watching. I really appreciate it. And come back and watch another video soon. Bye, everybody.